We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. Until the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for a return this video to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. Now, here we are with Shiba Inu. We're going to talk about some things, a few updates, and some news that just came out for Dogecoin, right? And things that happen for Dogecoin tend to affect in a correlation to Shiba Inu. But before we jump into all this information, if you like trading stocks apart from crypto, you may want to be interested in joining our group. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. I'm going to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord on Friday. And if that's something that interests you, I would like to invite you to join us. Let's look at that. And then we're going to talk about all the updates here and how I feel about Shiba Inu moving forward. So the two home runs I mentioned this morning over at the Discord were phenomenal. It was a great way to end the week and a great way to end the month, right? The last weekend before the month transitioning into September next week. It was spectacular, guys. If this is something you want to become part of, I would like to invite you to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So here we are with NURO, one of the stocks I mentioned, CEMI, RNXT, and TAOP. This was our worst performer, and CEMI was our worst performer, giving 10% plus at its highest point. This gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10%. But our two home runs, we're going to go ahead and look at them here on the chart. They were spectacular, guys. So here we are with NURO, and this jumped up in the pre-market, right? Pretty fast, a 3 to 5% when we started watching it. Pulled back down and took off a nice 20% plus in a matter of minutes. Then it sat sideways and took off to a highest point of 60% plus in the day, guys. This was phenomenal. Now, RNX was our second home run of the day, and it gave us a highest point of 20% plus in a matter of 5 minutes, guys. And this is what we look for. Opportunities daily. If this is something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us. We look forward to having you join us. And it's not just about the stocks I watch that creates value in this community, if not the community itself that you can become part of today, guys. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Shiba Inu, and I'm going to share with you guys some information that I came across that has to do with Dogecoin and others in the platform of the crypto space. And Shiba Inu gets relevancy, or at least some type of attention, when others are being looked at as well, is specifically Dogecoin, right? Because they're competitors and they're kind of just head to head, side by side, trying to compete to be in the first place, right? So when it comes to Shiba Inu, Dogecoin's news affects Shiba Inu directly and indirectly, and I'm going to share with you guys all my thoughts right now, how I feel about Shiba Inu, and specifically why I think this is a long-term journey. There's nothing short-term about it unless you have a quick plan of getting in and out. And I'm going to show you guys how the 42 vision indicator works on allowing me to scalp or watch what's going on in the charts, right? So when you look here, you can gain access to it as well. It's 42 vision tier level over at the Patreon. Works on the crypto, forex, commodities, and stocks. And it's a 42 vision indicator that you can gain access to for as long as your membership is active. And it's a candlestick that changes colors according to specific levels, okay, in the charts. And I'm going to show you guys here, and then we're going to talk about everything here with Shiba Inu and what to be aware of moving forward. So the first one here is a 10% move, and you can see how this shifted from red, right? If I go ahead and delete this, from red to red with a green border, dark green, then it continued pushing up, and then it went into green overall, and it hit highs here of about 10% in that move. So it allows you to see dips, and allows you to see rips, and then when weakness is coming back in. This is optional, but this is going to change the way you look at charts, not just in stocks, not just in Shiba Inu, not just in Dogecoin, but everything that can be charted on TradingView. It changes everything. Now this one right here has a loss of 16%, right? And then all the way up here was that target of pushing upwards if this was the dip according to one's investment, and there was a 4% chance of profitability, right? Not chance, if not a 4% upside of profitability. So if I delete this here, you can see how things shifted pretty quickly, right? And it was going into weakness throughout this whole process, but that 16% loss was a clear sign based off the specific levels that there was weakness and it was going lower until it reversed. And now this one right here was a 19% gain, and you can see the strength, and the stop loss was based off that support down here that I put, and you can see the strength, how it moved up 19%. And the only way you could have saw this is if it was 42 vision, because if you remove it, yes, it looks like things are just pushing up, but look how many times I would have probably stopped out on those pullbacks getting worried that it wasn't going to go higher. And with 42 vision, it showed a clear path of momentum, strength, till it hit that peak and it started to reverse, and you can see the shift there as well. So 42 vision has helped me overall in the markets look at charts from a whole new perspective, and I really like to use it on the 1 hour, 30 minute for Shiba Inu and the 1 day to see where things are at, because you can see the dates where the real strength is at and the dates where the real weakness is at, right? So let's go ahead and look at this chart here and see what's going on. So the first thing is, we've always talked about, right, the 5 zeros and the 5 decimals place, right? That right there, the 5 zeros and the 5 is super important to remember. That's our support. If that gets broken through, this could go into further weakness. If it stays above it, at least there's some strength. But to keep cost bases as low as possible, that's what you want to keep in mind. And you want to try to build positions as close to that level or even below it, because remember, this is a long-term journey, right? Since it's a long-term journey, the closer it is to those lows, the better I can keep my cost bases as low as possible. Now, this is in the adoption phase, okay? A lot of investors are adopting to it, but it needs to be adopted all around, right? Not just retail investors, but everyone around the world, institutional investors at some point, and then also brokerages actually allowing more access, creating more credibility to a potential in the coin, right, itself, Shiba Inu. Now, eToro even has it now. So the big thing would be a huge catalyst to officially be on Coinbase. It's on there and you can monitor it just like on Webull, and officially being on Robinhood, which we talked about on our most recent video. Now, this is the big news that came out, and this will change everything, because now these coins, right, a lot of people say, oh, well, these coins have no purpose, and like, who knows what they're really for? Well, the fact that they're creating purpose for these coins changes everything. And this is the Doge Nations is what they're calling it, and it's a campaign that wants to raise Shiba Inu inspired Dogecoin for homeless animals. So anytime Dogecoin is being referred to, indirectly Shiba Inu is indirectly being affected. So we have Paws Chicago, a non-profit animal shelter that is going to start accepting Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and 36 other cryptocurrencies for donations. Okay, this creates a whole entire purpose now, right? For donations towards homeless animals, and also a no-kill animal communities dedicating to building shelters, right, for these animals. And who doesn't love animals in general, dogs in general? And it's just, the coin itself is inspired by a Shiba Inu. Then we have the Shiba Inu coin, right, going head to head with Dogecoin, and they're all under the Ethereum family. And then you have Bitcoin as well in this list, 36 other cryptocurrencies for donations. And now all of a sudden, these currencies, right, or they're going to be called the future currencies, but right now they're called cryptocurrencies, right, are actually having a purpose in transactions, whether it's donations, transactions to purchases and around the world. I mean, the more adoption, the bigger the opportunity for these coins. The only issue is here, Shiba Inu, it's a lot of speculation and hype, and it's hopeful that someday it could reach 1 cent. I mean, that is something we've broken down. We've talked about it. We saw the past history of Dogecoin. We compared the two, how Dogecoin went towards its journey, and how Shiba Inu's journey could actually be a lot quicker because of the fact that when Dogecoin was in its journey, not a lot of people paid attention to crypto, but now everyone has their eyes on crypto. Now, it could make the process faster, or it could just make the process become a reality eventually because of the adoption that's happening all around. Okay, so this is pretty big news. This just came out August 28th, 21 hours ago. And I think personally, this is going to have an impact on the crypto sector itself in the long run. Now, when we look here at the most visited, it keeps on losing the ranks. This was up at like 17, 19 last time we checked. It's at 21 now on the most visited, and trending, it's losing its steam as well, falling down to 19. So there's not as many eyes right now on Shiba Inu, but overall, Shiba Inu has shown some type of support so far. It hasn't broken through it, and it's within a consolidation period here. And at the end of the day, in the long run, like I stated, this is a long journey. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, how you feel about Shiba Inu. How many are you holding, and what is your goal? Do you see this going to 1 cent someday? Some people have said even to 10 cents. Some people even said to $1. Those are some really bold and bullish expectations. But hey, anything's possible. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.